All right. Hello, hello.
Friends.
Hello.
Hi. We're back. Ace Attorney Investigations. Yeah, I don't got anything else. How is everyone? We're back. We went live and my brain immediately went blank. So
Oh my.
don't ask me for
As
literally
you
anything.
do.
All right. Who wants to introduce themselves?
I'll go. Hi, hello. My name is Lemur, and I've got a co-pilot at the moment. Maverick is sitting here and ready to play.
Woo.
Woo! Hi, my name is Manabingu, your resident voice actor, and I do not have a companion next to me at the moment. But I can get a stuffed animal, does that count?
There you go. Lamar can have
Probably
the
has
dog.
about the same amount of brain cells. So
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's go!
Excellent.
No, you're very smart, buddy. I'm sorry.
And I'm Kels. I'm your player one. You can see me, you can see my screen, and I have the controller. Which means I, in theory, have the brain cells to play this game. That's only in theory, though. Expect absolutely nothing from me. Yeah. Let's recap and get into it. Let's see. So, the gift shop had tacky suitcases designed by Rhoda on sale and a shelf with broken glass outside it and a tiny captain hat. We deduced that turbulence made the piggy bank fall out, but Cammy says Rhoda is in charge of the gift shop and has the key to get to the murder weapon. The suitcases were standing in the same place after the turbulence, despite lacking stoppers. One wheel has grape juice on it and the inside has blood and clothes in it. We deduced that Hicks was killed somewhere else, then stuffed in the suitcase and wheeled to the elevator. Rhoda told us that the captain says we have no more time to investigate. Franziska was sent to arrest us when the plane landed, and she had Gumshoe watch over us, but refused to explain why she came back to America and how she was expecting us to be in a murder case. Zink was mad about not being able to pick up his art in the cargo, and we compared his hat to the bloodied cloth in the suitcase, which he identified as Borginian. Franziska interrogated us about our presence in the lounge during the murder before letting us question Rhoda. We think the piggy bank is a fake murder weapon tampered with to frame us, but Franziska wants to watch us talk to Rhoda to see if Rhoda didn't take the piggy bank as a real weapon and help us obfuscate it. Franziska asked Rhoda what she was doing in the gift shop and why she lied about having permission to be there. We got her to admit that she was checking up on her suitcases, and she claimed only one was left despite us finding two, so she must have left the shop before the killer entered. Rhoda has been buying her own suitcases, and most are in the cargo hold now. Franziska says Cammy told her only Rhoda has the elevator keycard, but Rhoda can't find it. The Franziska whip count has made its glorious return, and after reviewing the footage, chat has calculated that it currently stands at 12. Which, considering the fact I think Franziska's been here for less than an hour, is both higher than I would have expected and lower. She is a conundrum. Let's get into it.
Also, I realized I play Gumshoe and a couple other characters. Completely forgot about that part.
Oh, I didn't even say anything,
Yeah, I
dude.
know.
What the?
Like in the middle of you doing the recap, I was like, Jesus Christ,
yeah.
none of us thought of that.
All right, roll call.
I'm Edgelord.
Excellent. And I play Franziska and every single flight attendant on the plane.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Excellent. All right, let's get into it.
Now we can carry on.
Real. Oh, that's me.
That's
oh
you.
shit. March 12th, 2:52 p.m.
you,
Flight G390, lower deck cargo hold.
Sorry, I was taking pictures of my dog. Wow, this is a car. Huh?
You know what? That's kind of lore accurate to Gumshoe. So you know what?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. So big.
That's
I
what
forgot
she
my
said.
voice.
I knew that was coming. Anyway, this
big is
plane.
it?
Oh no, not the measurements. This plane is a special model. It has both a super large cargo hold and ultra luxurious first class seating.
I need to know personally, what does this airplane fucking look like?
insane.
Like,
That's what it looks
This is so weird.
this airplane is designed like it's flying like up and down through the sky somehow. Like, you should never have a 3-story thing, but definitely not with that big of a staircase.
Oh yeah,
like.
no.
No.
Hmm.
Are we
You think
sure
that
this
they,
is a
like-
plane?
Yeah.
Do you think they originally meant for this to be a cruise ship, and then they were like, change of minds?
Maybe, I don't know. Like, you would think, see, I understand why they have it in multiple floors, because then they can use the elevator, right? Because
Mhm.
if you were to do a regular airplane where it's just across, like there's no, you can't use like chutes or something to do it. But yeah, I mean, this is the weirdest fucking airplane I've ever heard of. So, this is the real scene of the murder?
There's certainly a high probability of that, which is why we are here, correct?
Okay, let's get investigating, sir. I fully lost what my voice was for this. That's fine.
It's fine, you can do a new one.
Yeah, pick a new one. Every time. Every line.
Exactly.
Remember, I tried to kind of do.
my God,
I was
you
doing
guys,
my
sorry.
very low-key attempt at Patrick Warburton last time, so we'll see.
All right, I will stop running laps around Francisca and let's investigate.
Whee!
Are you still sending us pictures of your dog?
I
Yes.
sent a second one.
Like, the iPhone notifies you twice, so it's like
See, that's not my fault.
I just keep seeing my phone light up.
To be fair, they are cute pictures.
Ah,
Can't confirm. They are cute.
ah.
Yeah, and he's still there. He wanted to be part of stream today.
Mm.
Holy suitcases, Mr. Edgeworth. It's like an all-you-can-use suitcase fair.
What does that mean, brother? These must be all the leftover ones they couldn't sell, which
How-
is surprisingly, I wish there were more.
I was going to ask, like, how many did they start with?
Mm.
Because somehow, if you only have 11 left, 12, assuming that, one of those suitcases came up here, how many did they make total? Because if you told me, like, 15, and she's been buying them, like, that would make sense to me. If you told me, like, 500, there is no fucking way 480 some got bought.
Mhm. Mm. The ones the company is planning to dispose of after this flight is over.
You getting up, honey? This paint job is really cool, don't you think? It practically screams artsy.
Does
It screams something. Help me, I think.
Oh, why not purchase one then? I'm sure it'll bring you so much happiness.
You think so? Then maybe I will. Let's see here. $1,200.
Yeah, that's pocket change, right?
Yes.
And Miss Donato wonders why they don't sell. You need 2 jobs to just buy one.
I mean, to be fair, she probably did not set the price.
Hmm. Although it definitely looks like one is missing. What is this brittle substance I'm stepping on? Oh. It's a bunch of glass fragments. Oh.
Da-da-da-da.
The chat confirmed it looks like a normal 2-story plane on the outside. So we have some TARDIS fuckery going on.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't know that this plane was capable of carrying such large pieces of cargo.
This thing's as tall as the two, or as 2 of you on top of each other, sir.
It would probably take 20 of you to cover the entire surface of this monstrosity.
What? Really? Yeah, I guess that sounds about right.
There's no need to take that throwaway estimate seriously, Detective.
He takes everything seriously.
Keeping track of this many pieces of cargo must be very taxing on the cargo crew.
Sure brings back memories of when I worked as a part-time mover, sir.
By the look in his eyes, he's waiting for me to ask about the rest of the story. I don't know if I want to, but no matter how he pours on the puppy eyes, I have no intention of doing so.
I need to know, Gumshoe, did you make more money as a part-time mover than you do as a detective? Because that would actually probably check out.
Yeah, why did you quit, bro? Why did you quit? Unless
Hey,
it was like,
what's
because
in
of
the
Mr. Edgeworth.
What's in the suitcase? What's with the suitcase, pal?
It's what the victim checked in, sir. I forgot every single officer and all of that is Elmo if you're brand new here.
Can you imagine this being the first stream?
Yeah. So this suitcase belonged to Mr. Hicks. I don't think he'd mind if we take a closer look.
I mean, I think he'd mind if he could. I just don't think
There's
he
nothing
can.
out of the There's nothing out of the ordinary in here, sir.
Wait, a file?
And there's a photo of Miss Von Karma in it, sir.
Why is
There
this
we go.
picture of our sister in it?
That's kind of weird. It looks like a profile on Franziska. What? Why would Mr. Hicks have a file on her?
Yeah, that's fucking weird. What are we transporting that's highly flammable?
All sorts of boxes up here. This one says flammable, and this one says pharmaceuticals. This one says for
Like, those words are
exorcism
together.
only.
For exorcisms?
Oh, just what kind of operation is this airline running?
Amazing.
I thought I just misheard, and then I fully read exorcism, and I was like, maybe I still misheard? No. Maybe I'm not reading.
Is anything strange happening around here?
No, sir! I haven't noticed a thing!
I'm not sure that he meant to sound so oblivious.
I'm 3.5,
I'm 3.5 years old!
And I have beef with a rock.
Oh, I just love pushing the buttons on elevators and crosswalk signals. Yeah, of course you do. Here, you should give it a try, sir. Go on, push it.
Wow! The elevator is currently stopped on the first floor, Detective. It can't move.
Not with that attitude.
I guess nothing would happen if you pushed it now.
He looks so disappointed.
This man is distraught over a button. Well, nothing would happen normally anyway without the special key card. Both the door in the attendance room and the elevator control panel require a key card, which makes it impossible for a passenger to go down. The officer has one. You arrived at the scene of the crime before Detective Gumshoe, correct? Oh no, I think my Wi-Fi is going out.
Yeah, you were kind of starting to break up a little bit, and I was wondering whether it was on your side or my side.
For me it says stream paused.
That's what it says for me, too.
Nope, that's a Discord thing. Did they
Oh.
come back?
You're back.
Yeah,
we're back.
Found out you
We're back,
can't minimize the stream on Discord.
Yeah. And you then immediately began to direct the investigation. It seems to me that you were already here at the airport for something besides the murder.
Yes, I was. I've been following a very large and involved governmental level international crime. But it's much too large for one person to take on alone. So it was decided that I should form a joint investigation with Interpol.
Interpol is involved.
Yeah, you jealous?
Yeah.
It's a top secret operation, so I really can't tell you any more than I already have.
Oops, no, I didn't mean to talk to you.
Yes, sir. I've been abandoned.
Alright, so...
Oh no. Oh no. Chat says Phoenix did conduct an exorcism in the final case of Trials and Tribulations. True.
Fair. Alright, I think they overestimate how many glass shards your glasses would shatter into. But we put those together.
And the victim was wearing a pair of broken glasses.
Exactly what I was thinking. I'm sure that the shards would match up perfectly with the remnants of the glass's lenses. Ergo, the victim was here just as I suspected.
So you're saying that the real scene of the crime was here, sir?
Isn't that what I've been saying for a while now?
Yeah, but none of us listen to you. It's fine.
Oh, is it? I didn't know that.
Perhaps it's a bit early to that conclusion. However, I believe that the probability has just skyrocketed considerably. All that's left is to find the murder weapon.
Alright. I think I can put those two together, but first I actually want to ask Francisca about the file. Because never mind, apparently we didn't put it in evidence.
No.
Never mind, I thought it would be fun to hear what she said. Okay.
Our evidence went. Now, why would Mr. Hicks have documents profiling Francisca?
Oh, I know. I bet he's a big fan of Miss Von Karma, sir.
That, I need to know how old he is to figure out. He's 28, she's 19. Maybe, yeah, maybe let's not go there.
Francisca said that she had come to this airport as a part of an Interpol investigation.
Maybe Mr. Hicks had heard she was coming here and followed her.
Should we not be more concerned about that? I get that she carries around a whip, but...
Is that supposed to be more comforting?
No, it ain't. Detective, I think it's more likely that Mr. Hicks was in actuality an Interpol agent Hicks. I think Francisca has some explaining to do.
This is her investigation, so I don't think she technically has anything to explain, but...
You came to this airport to rendezvous with the victim, didn't you?
Nonsense. What are you talking about?
We found a profile detailing information about you in the victim's luggage. I suppose it was prepared for him so that he could recognize you when he landed. Which makes him not Mr. Hicks, but rather Interpol Agent Hicks. Isn't that correct?
I should have known you'd figure it out, Miles. But it looks like they got to him first.
So, you really did come here to receive an Interpol agent then?
Did you think I was waiting for you, loser?
Yes. Agent Hicks was on the trail of a very large international smuggling ring. He went
Ooh.
undercover to investigate this crime, and it was I who put him on this case. I was supposed to receive a call from him on his cell phone once he had landed. I never expected to receive a call about his murder instead.
I think we now have a pretty definitive evidence that Agent Hicks came down here to the cargo hold.
But what was he doing down here, sir? There's nothing but luggage. Oh, I get it. Maybe he forgot something in his suitcase and came down to get it.
I thought he was going to say, "Oh yeah, I get it. He came down here to be murdered." So you know what? That's Gumshoe. I'm sorry for underestimating you.
That's better than what you thought. Oh, he got whipped. And
Ow!
Agent Hicks
I
came
believe I
here
just
for
got
a
whipped.
work-related reason. Of that, I'm sure.
yes, I'm sure that he was here to investigate the smuggling operation he was observing. Francisca, do you know exactly how he intended to pursue this investigation?
No. Unfortunately, I was going to find out from him after he landed.
I see. This raises another question. A normal passenger can't access the cargo hold on their own.
Agent Hicks
Agent-
must have identified himself to a member of the crew and entered the cargo hold with that person who let him in.
Yes, and he was murdered here. These glass fragments and his broken glasses are a testament to that. And then...
The killer put Agent Hicks into one of the spare suitcases and...
they entered the elevator, but while they were riding it up, the plane hit a patch of turbulence. Because of the intense shaking, the suitcase popped open and Agent Hicks' body flew out. At the time, his wallet fell out of his pocket, spilling its contents everywhere.
This man has the world's weakest wallet. Like, I'm pretty sure your wallet is not designed so that if you open it up, all your money just flies everywhere.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I feel like making a purchase would be a very hard thing to do then.
Mistakes.
Which explains why there was money scattered all over the elevator floor.
Woo. I think it's pretty easy to say who the culprit is at this stage.
What? Really, sir?
I know what you're thinking, Miles Edgeworth. But the killer can be none other than Miss Rhoda Teneiro.
Oh, time to go head to head.
If it was a crew member, any one of them could have shown Agent Hicks to the cargo hold. But the point to keep in mind is the key card that allows the elevator to come down here. The only person with such high-level access is Miss Rhoda Teneiro. I'd say that's a pretty decisive piece of information, wouldn't you?
Yeah, we've tried to prosecute people on less than that.
I know what she's trying to say, but I'm not certain it's as simple as that.
I also don't remember what evidence I have, so... we're gonna look at evidence really quick. Alright. So we have the travel wallet, crime scene notes. Timestamp says 5:40. Do we have a time of death? Body was found at 6:15. I don't know. Anyways.
If it was a crew member, any one of them could have shown Agent Hicks to the cargo hold.
Hold it!
That might be true, but then it could be...
Don't be a fool. A plane without a pilot in the cockpit is like a horse without a rider, crop in hand. Much like Scruffy over there.
Yeah.
I can't disagree with her on that. Detective Gumshoe does always need a guiding hand.
Is this brother-sister bonding? It's just beating up Gumshoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Very well then, what about the other flight attendant, Miss Neal?
I thought you might ask about her. But the point to keep in mind is the key card that allows the elevator to come down here.
But it's highly likely that the keycard was stolen from Miss Tornado.
It's highly likely?
Is that possibility the best you can come up with?
And you call yourself a disciple of my father.
Maybe let's not get Daddy involved in this.
Yes, well, I don't have any of this.
Be quiet! You're a disgrace! There's more evidence pointing to Miss Rhoda Tenhiro than you know. It's not just the key card that gives her away.
Are you talking about the murder weapon, the Captain Uggo piggy bank?
Yes, she is also the only person with a key to open that display case. Further, there is the matter of the key to the display case that held the murderous bank.
But that's a fake.
Stop right there, Miles Edgeworth. You don't have any proof that this is just a red herring. If you must keep on insisting that it's a fake, then what is the real murder weapon, and where did it go? Speechless, I see. That's not a surprise. After all, you know that we've searched the entire cargo hold and came up empty-handed.
There must be a way. There must be something that can help me rule out the piggy bank as a murder weapon. What should be examined further to help us ascertain the authenticity of the weapon?
All right, do we want to look at the piggy bank, the crime scene, or the body?
Full piggy bank? I think. Right? Because it was missing a hat?
Let's try it.
We should examine the bank itself once more to determine if it was the real murder weapon. If this is the real weapon, it should be damaged or perhaps have a dent on it somewhere.
We've looked into that already, and there is no sign of anything on it. But we can't discount it as the murder weapon on that one fact alone. The piggy bank is, after all, made of a stronger material than human flesh.
Alright, another way. Another way. What should I examine?
All right,
Let's
crime
see.
scene or the body?
The body.
Body. Oh. Francisca, I think you were too quick to jump to your conclusions.
Oh, was I?
Yes, we don't even have the autopsy results yet. How can I not say that you made a snap judgment when you have yet to see? If the wound on Agent Hicks' head is consistent with the murder weapon.
Scruffy?
No. Yes, sir.
Contact the medical examiner's office at once. I wish to hear the results of Agent Hicks's autopsy.
Oh my god.
Yes, sir.
I love
This
Francis.
poor man. This poor man.
He has to be into it.
What?
You know what I
Ain't no
mean?
way. Hey.
Because he would have quit.
Yeah, or, reported something to HR or something.
Yeah.
All right, Gumshoe Kinky confirmed. What?
Yeah, He's got a thing.
I don't know.
Whoa.
I don't know. He doesn't like the pain part, but I don't know.
I'm learning too much about Gumshoe this stream.
We've got a big problem, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Another dead body?
Oh.
Uh-oh. Are we
Body's
locked in here?
gone?
What is it, detective?
They're still doing the autopsy, but they said that they already know this one thing for sure.
Report! Now!
The doc said that The doc said that it's one giant bruise from a beating from his shoulder down to his mid-back. Yep.
From the victim's shoulder to his mid-back. He was beaten over such a wide area?
Where he hit something.
Maybe something was dropped on him?
Yeah. Well, I'd say maybe it's a sign of the killer had a grudge against Agent Hicks. It wasn't just his head. The killer went all out and hit him multiple times, sir.
Okay, so our killer has anger problems.
Could be Francesca.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Except for the fact she wasn't on the airplane, but you know.
I mean, that we know of.
That we know of.
She
That's
time
fair.
traveled.
You know, there's always a possibility.
Scruffy,
Well, you don't know what these games
is had a grudge against Agent Hicks supposed to mean?
They fucked him up, sir. well, that's,
Was the wound on the victim's head consistent with the murder weapon, detective?
well, they said that they're still looking into that, sir.
You're completely useless.
Yow!
This
Sir,
poor
I told
man.
you already. You can't go down there.
Is it my guy?
I'm gonna guess so.
No, you remove yourself from my way. Yeah, it is.
What is all the racket?
My luggage, my cargo, they're all mine, and I demand to return them to me. You return them to me.
We're still investigating the cargo hold. Please understand and have a little patience.
I suppose there is no choice. I can't remember what his voice was.
Finally, I think you gave... Hey, what are you...
Are we about to watch another murder?
Is he about to
Yep.
murder him?
You have left me no choice but to use strong force. Ah!
Is he?
Excuse me.
You won't get
Oh
past
god.
me!
Elmo's about to die. Oh,
Elmo, don't be a hero!
never
Nope.
mind.
No!
We are
Wait,
indeed
that-
about to witness a murder, but
Oh!
not the person we thought was gonna die.
Oh! Oh! So that's what this whole thing was been about.
Further,
And
there's
then
the
it
matter
was
of the
at
key
that
to the
moment
display
he
case
fucked up.
that held the murderous bank.
Oh,
all,
shit.
You know that we've searched the entire
Cargo hold and came up empty-handed. I love that this is what Edgeworth is talking about when we're watching a man drop from an entire story up.
Yeah. We're about to watch a man die, and we're like,
Oh no.
Doc says one giant bruise from a
no.
beating from his shoulder down to his mid-back.
Oh,
All right.
this is all happening at the same time. This is crazy.
I know, I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so we have the smuggling ring. Nobody could find anything that could be considered the real weapon in the hold. Alright, so let's try putting these two together. Worst case scenario, we take some psychic damage.
I can't see a clear connection between these two pieces of information.
Okay, well,
Damn it.
how about these two?
No, not exactly a shining example of the perfect lineup of logic. Ah,
Alright, how about this one? Obviously, the pieces go together, but I can't figure out which one you want
Wow.
first.
allegedly, the killer struck the victim many times over, which is why there is an extensive bruising over such a wide area. But is that really the correct conclusion to draw from this evidence? The bruise from his shoulder in the middle of his back is one continuous mark, which is more suggestive of a single blow to the back.
Are we arguing that the medical examiner has it wrong? based off the fact we
Yeah.
just saw a man tip over the stairs. Okay.
If that's the case, then the piggy bank is much too small to have caused that.
Okay, I thought we were already past that deduction, but okay.
Therefore, the murder weapon must be something far bigger. If we're looking for a rather large weapon, you'd think it would stick out. But so far, we haven't found anything that resembles a weapon of any sort. Perhaps, just perhaps, it's something we all overlooked from the very beginning. Because normally, it's too impossibly big to have taken into consideration.
How fast do you think that whole monologue just took? Because, good God, we just saw a man almost die, and the voice just talked to himself.
And Edgeworth just sat there and stared. Aw.
Giving Patrick Bateman. American Psycho, if you do not know that reference. What's that all about? Was he trying to jump his way down here?
Franziska,
What? What do you want?
I found it, Franziska. I found the real murder weapon.
You did?
He really jumped. Yeah, I'm just concerned about the correct thing here.
Yeah.
We didn't realize it until now, but the answer has been right in front of us this whole time.
He might be hurt. We should go check up on him, sirs.
I don't disagree with
What?
Gumshoe here. Maybe we have other things to prioritize.
Yeah, what the hell, guys?
There's that pompous attitude of yours again. You should learn to drop that habit.
This coming from a prosecutor with a habit of whipping everyone she comes across.
Anyway, if you really are a prosecutor, then you'll back yourself up with evidence.
Sibling tiff happens sometime in a different moment.
Mm-hmm.
You two aren't listening at all, are you?
Come on, then. Show me this real murder weapon you speak of.
I don't think we have actual evidence to show because I think it's in the room.
I don't have any evidence to show you.
Foolish reasoning for a foolish fool from a foolishly foolish fool meant to fool me.
What do you mean by I don't have any evidence to show?
Man,
Perhaps
she's really
I
riled
shouldn't.
up. Said fool like 40 times in that one
I
sentence.
forgot how many times you have to say fool when you voice her.
Perhaps I should have phrased it as that which caused Agent Hicks' death is incorporeal. Forgive me, but I do believe I have figured out what was the real cause of death.
Was it suffocation, free fall, or strangulation?
I almost heard suffocation. I'm like, oh, sapphics? Okay.
That's how I want to
He
know.
was
Free
in
fall.
lesbians.
I want to die by suffocation. It's crazy. The victim fell from a great height and subsequently died as a result, not from sapphics, no. In other words, the real cause of death is free falling to the ground.
He.
Fell to his death?
Yep.
Yes, this is the only possible plausibility. The victim has extensive bruising on his back of his head and his back. And the only rational explanation for these injuries is that he fell to his death.
But the murder happened inside this plane.
I know.
Are you claiming that there is some place in this plane from which he could have fallen from?
As I said earlier, the answer has been right in front of us the entire time.
You can't mean...
Yes, I do. The victim fell from the top of the stairs at this very cargo hold.
What? Then. We're in trouble. We may have a second death on our hands, sirs. I would have just left if I was Gumshoe. I'd be like, we gotta take care of this. These idiots are not listening to me.
And the officer ain't doing shit.
Nah.
No, he's
He's a murderer.
Gumshoe's the only useful police. Hey, you! Tell me you aren't dead, pal.
I think useful is still maybe going a little too far for him, but I appreciate
It is
the
a very
thought.
generous use of the word, but it's more generous, or it's nicer than anything I have to say about any of the rest of the cops in this
Yeah,
game.
that's fair.
Oh, look, he's not dead. Damn it. Quiet! Why are you screaming? He's alive!
Defund all
ACAB,
cops.
Defund all cops. Gumshoe.
Here's
He
the
needs to just
thing.
be paid a living wage.
Yeah, between Edgeworth and Francisca, he's also getting defunded.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And there you have it, Miles Edgeworth. It's not possible that Agent Hicks fell over the railing to his death. That man is living proof of that.
I suppose it's true that it's not possible given the current circumstances.
The current circumstances? What is that supposed to mean?
Suppose the large piece of cargo wasn't there at the time. What would have happened?
He would have been a Borginian pancake for sure, sir.
I suppose
Sure,
that man
say
over
that.
there wouldn't still be breathing. But the reality is that the cargo box is there. So there's no point in entertaining your wild hypothetical scenarios.
It may be
Wild.
there now, but there is no proof that it was always there.
As if there could have been a window of time when that giant box was not there.
Ah, but there was.
What?
What can I use to show her that it's possible the box was not always there where it is now?
Francisca, have you heard of this thing called the passage of time?
No. I mean, transferring cargo, that seems like a... Let's try that.
You refueled in the Republic of Zhengfa?
Yes, this flight had a short layover in Jingfa and ordered to refuel. But that wasn't the only reason for the layover. We also transferred some cargo. What if the box in question was only transferred onto the plane at that time? To further prove my point, let's take a look at what's next to the box in question. It's labeled Zhengfa Press. Correct, meaning it was loaded onto the plane in Zhengfa. Ooh! Now, what if the box in question was also loaded on at the same time?
It would mean that the box was not here in the cargo hold during the Europe-Zhengfa leg of the flight.
Making a clear drop from which Agent Hicks could have fallen to his death entirely possible.
I understand if... So, the Ace Attorney games in Japan are set in Japan, which makes this flight reasonable, right? Because Zhengfa seems like China, Asia area. So that seems realistic, right? If we're going with the LA interpretation that they use in the localization, what the fuck is that flight? We're going like 2/3 around the world.
That's crazy.
We're going over so many oceans.
But your theory is still very far-fetched.
Then allow me a chance to prove how very likely my scenario is. My first order of business will be to examine the piece of cargo in more detail.
Alright.
Ooh.
Time to investigate.
Edgeworth was already going around the world before he returned to LA. Oh yeah, he went on a journey to discover himself or something.
Apparently.
This is a rather large piece of cargo.
Why are you talking about it like we've not just sat here talking about it?
There's a tag on it, sir. Let's see. Ali Fred statue. Never heard of it.
Nor I, but all I care about is that we can prove it wasn't there at the time of the crime.
Let's get into investigating, sir.
Oh,
Oh, goat scissors.
I don't
Wait, that's
remember how
LeBlanc.
you wanted to pronounce Borganian. It's all you.
No idea.
Just say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious at this point.
Look here. Do not go about touching my possessions without my permission. Yeah, don't rush up on me like that, pal.
So, this belongs to Mr. LeBlanc, does it? I should see what else I can find out from him. I take it that this large piece of cargo belongs to you, Mr. LeBlanc.
Of course it's mine. I shipped this fine piece of art from Europe. This olive red statue is worth 10 million cents. Okay.
10?
No, maybe much, much more.
I mean, I think
10.
that's still at least $100,000. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to do that math. Like, what do you mean?
It also depends what cent we're talking about. Is it a quarter? Is it a dime? You know. Mr. LeBlanc's reason for choosing this plane must have been the large cargo hold.
because that's something you generally look at when you book flights.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to guess they mean the recently retired Penny.
Oh.
10 million cents.
Rip.
Rip. I suggest you stop trying to calculate how many packets of noodle that makes, detective.
Darn, how did you do that?
Gumshoe, you're not helping your case, man.
No, buddy.
I feel like you keep getting better and better at seeing right through me every year.
You have like 3 whole thoughts.
You could get better at flirting, Gumshoe.
Yeah. Though I grow with each revolution of the plane around the sun. I have the distinct impression that he continues to madly spin in place.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, so that 10 million cents, is that in euros or in dollars?
Does it really make a difference to our case? Mr. LeBlanc, there is a chance that your cargo is related to our murder case. I was wondering if you would allow us to examine it a bit closer.
It's a very valuable piece of art, so no, there will be no touching.
No touchy.
I think we need to do some logic.
Touching. Oh, never mind. We need to touch it more.
He doesn't let us touch it. We accuse him of smuggling.
Yeah. If
Yeah,
Mr.
because only
LeBlanc has
bad
some...
guys would not want us to touch their stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ah.
If Mr. LeBlanc has something to do with the smuggling ring, then it's possible this fake statue was brought on board in Zhengfa. I think I need to question him a bit further. About your statue, Mr. LeBlanc. I wonder if it might be a fake.
What? How dare you say my art is fake?
I suspect that your statue might be the target of an international smuggling ring.
So you're either a smuggler or you've been duped.
Don't say such fantastical things. Those thieves would not dare. I have the certification of my cargo right here. Just like
Do you
whips out a middle finger.
Do you mean the cargo certification document? Mr. Zinc LeBlanc, why didn't you say so earlier? Please show it to us at once. I can't read this. What does it say?
It says plain as day. The cargo was put onto the plane in Europe.
And there you have it, Miles Edgeworth. Too bad for you. This statue was brought on board in Europe, just as it states in this certificate.
No, that's...
Which means that there never was a window of time in which the statue wasn't sitting there.
I mean, it could have been on the plane the whole time, but that doesn't mean that it's been there the whole time.
Yeah.
I respectfully disagree. We can't discount the theory until I see the statue for myself.
I disrespectfully disagree.
Why? Edgeworth, what are you hoping to see in the statue that shows that someone died on it?
Then you can have your wish. Look at it yourself and see I am right.
This... I know I've seen this somewhere before.
This is the Alif Red. It gives off such a feeling of art. I can practically smell it.
What?
This statue has a high amount of historic value.
This is the closest that Gumshoe has ever been to art, ever.
Everything else is made in crayon.
Mm-hmm.
It was unveiled at a museum in Europe. Got it to its country to exhibit it.
Piece of art being showed by Mr. LeBlanc, who claims it is worth 10 million cents. Edgeworth, you are doing this man so dirty.
I believe a closer look is warranted here.
Alright, let's take a look-see.
So, this is the infamous Alif Red statue,
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? Did you find something?
There's something wrong with this picture. Should examine it in more detail.
Oh shit. Yep.
What's this?
Me, hold on, I'm readjusting in my seat. I was sitting far too back and it was like, it's too late for me to be laying down and trying to stay awake. I am a grandma. The statue looks like it's stepping all over its neighbor's cloth cover. That's way better. It kind of resembles its owner's attitude in a sense.
Gumshoe,
Wow.
this man is standing right here
Oh, shit.
and understands English. Like, really?
You? What did you said now? Further, my clothing's hem is not being stepped on by anyone. It is too expensive for me to allow that to happen.
Please forgive the trespasses of my subordinate.
Why should I forgive it if the dress passes? This is expensive dress, you keep it.
Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold? I'm not entirely confident that there
Okay,
is a
but there is.
connection here.
Okay, never mind.
What do you think?
Well, I think it's really suspicious looking, sir. My well-trained gut tells me so.
Well, I must have been mistaken.
How come when I answer confidently, you take that to mean we're off course, sir?
Look,
Hmm.
my pronunciation is always not great, so I don't think you can say that for once I'm pronouncing it wrong and Lemur's doing it correctly. I think that's pretty standard, actually. All right, so I know what the issue is here, right? Because this one says Zhangfa Express, right? So if this thing is on top of it, it means this had to be loaded first. So obviously this one wasn't there first. Maybe I have to look at it first?
Yeah. Gotta unlock the viewing ability.
Hmm.
This is you,
What
Mana.
have we here?
Says Zhangfa Express on the cloth, sir.
I'm gonna. Oh wait, that's the.
I'm gonna guess, take a guess and say that this is the delivery company is based in Zhangfa.
Well, if that's the case, then we can assume this was loaded onto the plane in Zhengfa. Something is tugging on the corner of my mind, as though something is out of place.
Well, I would agree, but I don't think I have evidence for that. Do you have anything to talk about, Francisca?
If I may have a word, Francisca.
I don't think you have the time for idle chatter. You still need to prove to me that your hypothetical situation is in fact reality.
Always have time for yapping, excuse you.
Exactly.
Oh, excuse me. Hold on. I think I might have one more burp coming. Nope, we're good. Okay. I grant you permission to look, but if you make tiny single fingerprint, I will make you pay 10 million cents.
Isn't that the value of the statue itself?
Price of my very valuable item and loading of my statue. Now you wasted another minute. That will make your bill 11 million cents now.
I'm going to have to conduct this examination with even greater haste.
Edgeworth, this is why Rhoda called you poor.
Damn.
Alright. Alright, so if I look at it now... Nope, still the same.
So this is the Elif Red statue. I swear I've seen it this summer before.
No wonder this thing's worth 10 million cents. Look at how it sparkles, sir.
I wouldn't call it sparkling, detective. Maybe more like dully shining.
Alright, he keeps saying he's seen it before. Was it in... It's not in the magazine. Oh,
Oh.
interesting.
Huh.
I don't know if this is gonna be it, but... Nope.
I'm not entirely confident.
Alright, I know what the problems are. Oh, hey.
Oh.
I can examine it. I don't think it's gonna do me any good, but I can examine it. It does not extend, in case anyone was wondering. It does not apparently turn into a transformer.
So chat noticed the eyes are different.
Let's take a look.
Are these eyes made of the same sort of gem, or some sort of gem? Sorry.
That's a real nice shade of orange. For a sec, I couldn't even tell they were jewels. Oh, but they kind of remind me of those eyes of this stray cat that lives near my house.
Are the eyes supposed to be this color? Is it possible this statue is a fake?
Are we really going to have a subplot that proves this? Like, why do we care?
These eyes are awfully orange, don't you think?
Yeah, and pretty. They remind me of sunsets when I was in grade school, sir.
Are the sunsets different now that you're no longer in grade school, detective?
They've got less color. He's been jaded by life.
I don't think you see what I'm talking about.
I don't think you see what I'm talking about, sir.
Yeah.
No, I do, but it really don't. But it's really the color of the sun when it's setting, sir. Ah, the memories.
Oh my god.
I remember standing out in that field, spinning with my arms out until I fell ill. Puke everywhere, sir.
I don't care about sunsets. Focus, detective. What color are the eyes in the photo?
His eyes look blue, sir. Huh?
Damn it! You're colorblind, Gumshoe!
Sir, they're red.
I thought this statue is a fake. Mr. LeBlanc.
What do you want? Do you not know I am busy man? A busy man. I allow you 2 seconds for your answer. 1, 2.
The Elite Red is supposed to... I said the Elite Red. I suppose this is your pride and joy, is it not?
It is the biggest trophy in this European trip. Do you know why? For a second, I thought that wasn't me. That's why I thought that. Do you know why I wanted to possess this statue? The trigger started 17 years ago.
Oh my god.
When I stood in front of a sunset. Better grab a chair, sir. Sounds like it's gonna be a long story.
Francisca, could you get out your whip, please?
Mr. LeBlanc, I regret to inform you, but you have my heartfelt sympathy.
What is that? Sympathy for what?
Sympathy? That sounds like it's for poor people.
Sympathy sounds like feelings. I don't have.
Do I need a
Except for rage.
dictionary to tell you the definition of sympathy or something? Anyway, you'll see. I'd like you to compare the eyes.
That large fellow that. Oh, wrong voice. That large fellow there has very bright, pretty eyes compared to you.
I wasn't talking about the two of us. Oh my god. No, just kidding. I meant the eyes of the statue in front of us and the one in this photo.
Hey, the sun yelling! Now then! Oh.
Huh.
It is the statue on display at the museum in Europe. I feel like that needed to be more like Waluigi or Wario.
Would you like to try that again? Oh my god.
No, it's okay.
Now do you see, Mr. LeBlanc? The statue before us is a fake.
Oh, can you imagine being so, like, gobsmacked that your, like, lips blow back and all you can see is gum?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my god, I believe that even further examination will be required. Now that we have confirmed that this is indeed a fake, there must be some sort of proof that this was brought on board in Zhengfa. And I will present to you evidence that will solve the remaining contradiction.
Okay, except for the fact that I don't have evidence for this. Yes, okay. Yeah. It resembles its owner's attitude. It's now
Please
making
forgive
me
the
go through this
trespassers.
again.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna let me do it this time?
Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold?
Nope, it's not.
Boo!
Well, I think it's really suspicious looking. Something. How come when I answer confidently, you don't like it, sir? I don't know. That was it. Okay.
So are we implying that there is blood underneath that statue?
In theory, I mean, here's the thing. So, there's no... I mean, I guess there's a little bit of blood on the back of the head of the body, but we don't know if that's post-mortem. Because, like, he's got blunt force trauma, right?
Yeah.
So, in theory, if he fell, he may not have bled. That being said, I don't know how he would have fallen and died without breaking his back somehow. Which kind of feels like maybe they could have figured that one out in the autopsy report before they figured out that he was extensively beaten on his back. I kind of feel like that one would be a fairly obvious one, but
unless they beat him up first, then threw him over the balcony to make sure that the job was done.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't think that's necessarily it, because it says it's instantaneous death. So...
Yeah, because, like,
there it is.
I'm speaking from personal experience. Head wounds bleed a lot. So there would be a lot of blood, even if he had, like, the littlest cut and his heart was still pumping.
Yeah.
So
it's hard to tell. There may be blood under here.
There is clearly a contradiction here.
What are you going on about? It's just a simple case of a cargo cover getting stuck under another piece of cargo. That's not possible.
But it is. It shouldn't be this way, but the statue is on top of another cloth. Supposing that the neighboring piece of cargo was brought on board in Zhengfa. There is no way that any part of it should wind up under something from Europe. Which means that this fake statue was smuggled on board in Zhengfa.
But then what about the cargo certificate?
Let me ask in return, what about Agent Hicks? Why did he come down here in the middle of the flight? There is only one reason: to secure proof of smuggling activity on board his flight.
So you say, but I don't believe he had to do that mid-flight. We could have just as easily inspected all of the cargo after the plane landed.
That may be true, however, you have it backwards, Franziska. Sure, Agent Hicks could have waited until after the plane had landed. But he had one reason for coming down to the cargo hold. Suppose he had found the fake at the airport, it would have been after the swap had occurred. At that time, the suspicion would naturally fall onto the statue's owner, who would have no way to prove that the statue was switched without his knowledge. Which means there is someone involved who is forging or modifying cargo certificates.
We still have some psychic damage, it's fine.
yeah, no, that's sus as hell. Thank you, chat.
Look, I like to think that I've got some charms, but, you know, maybe not that many.
Yeah, I was like, wait, oh my god, I was doing the Debbie Ryan gif, like, tucking my hair behind my ear like Radio Rebel. Lamau. I was like, are you sure? Lamau? Oh, cool, I guess.
Watching this on the playback, we got a rather weirdly flirtatious comment from a bot. Just for context. I feel like that's only fair here.
Yeah, that's fair, yeah.
We're like, what?
to have to specifically call out what we're talking about. Okay, and of course,
It was so funny. I'm sorry.
getting rid of them.
If you were
Yeah, I
real,
literally.
sorry, I have no interest in you being my femme something. I kept looking over trying to figure out what that second word was, and I never managed it. So,
Okay, I took a picture
oh,
because I was
good.
like, bro, what?
No.
I'm just like sitting here in my pajamas being like, bro, what?
I'm trying to solve this case with Miles Edgeworth.
I know Mana's over here solving the case, and Lemur and I are over here like,
What?
what is it?
Radio Rebel.
There we go. My loyal female fan. You know what? Love hot
Incredible.
women.
Yeah.
That makes
Also,
so much sense.
all women are hot.
I was
So,
trying to figure out what fanth was. Really, I'm fully channeling Gumshoe tonight, everybody. It's not that I'm just stupid normally. It's she's fault. Anyway, victim knew the real version of this was gonna be nabbed, huh?
I'm sorry, I'm still reading it. Anyway, yeah, so while this photo could have be seen as nothing more than a simple souvenir, it was in fact taken to be used as a reference document later on. Next, Agent Hicks had to secure proof that the smuggling had taken place. He came down here to take a picture of the cargo hold. A rather empty one at that, right before the fake statue could be loaded on board.
A photo of the hold missing a valuable piece of cargo would have been proof enough. After that, all he had to do was hold the Zhangfa cargo crew and arrest the smuggler.
Exactly. This only goes to prove my theory. If the statue was not in the cargo hold during the Europe-Zhangfa leg of the trip, there would have been enough height from which Agent Hicks could have fallen to his death.
Officer, move the statue immediately. I want a thorough examination of the floor underneath. Now!
It's gonna be like a crater from where he hit it.
there we go.
Miss Von Karma, I'm ready to report my findings.
I feel like maybe we need someone want to do like Cookie Monster or another Sesame Street character, because I feel like Elmo's doing a lot of work here.
Go on. After moving the Aleph Red statue out of the way, we tested the area under it with luminol, and there was a reaction, so we did bleed. I see.
Kermit the Frog here.
There was perfect. You want to forensics can be Kermit.
God, I'll try.
I see. There was a reaction to luminol, an indication that there was blood in that spot.
I'm gonna regret saying this out loud, especially on stream. But I have been kind of trying to learn like a Yoda impression, and because they're voiced by the same person, if you get a Yoda impression down, if you just make it a couple octaves higher, you have Miss Piggy.
Okay, you can't say that and not demonstrate.
You gotta.
Nope. I'm working. It's in development. It's not internet ready. So maybe if you're good, I'll do it for you after stream.
Yay!
Yeah.
I'm never good, which means that I won't get to hear it. In case anyone was wondering.
You'll also forget about it.
Equivalent of
sometime
getting-
in the next like 35 minutes.
mhm.
Like getting coal in your stocking.
Yeah,
for
pretty much.
Christmas.
Can we stop looking at it now, sirs?
It would seem that my deductions were correct after all.
I suppose it would appear that way.
The culprit cleaned the blood up well.
And how do you think the killer did that?
How did the killer clean up the blood? Oh, Oh, the cloth! The Virginia cloth!
Oh.
The
You
killer
said it
used the
big boy.
bloody cloth found inside of the suitcase to clean up the mess.
I had already forgotten about this cloth, so.
I see.
I didn't.
They had a need to clean up all the blood before the plane landed in Zhengfa.
Yes, because otherwise the cargo crew could have discovered it during the layover.
Okay. So he came down here and discovered this during the layover, which means Cammymeal's testimony that he was there in his seat when they took off again at 5 a.m. has to be wrong. Like, that's a contradiction right there, unless I'm not thinking something through.
So you guys are saying that the murder happened before the plane landed in Zhengfa?
There is no other conceivable timeline from the events of the murder. But if that's true, then that throws a certain person's testimony into doubt.
Yeah, exactly. And most damning of all, Cammymeal is hot and we like her, so she has to be a killer. Because we have a type.
The murder occurred between when we landed in Zhengfa, then this becomes highly suspect. Recall Miss Meal's testimony about Agent Hicks in regards to when we departed Zhengfa.
I saw Mr. Hicks sitting in his seat at 5 a.m., you know.
She claims Agent Hicks was alive at the time of the service calls, but...
That totally contradicts the fact, sir.
But why would she lie about something like that?
I think the only person who can answer is herself.
Ah, to be continued. Bum, bum, bum.
Damn.
And I think we regain all our health, so... Ooh, confrontation time!
March 12th, 3:35 p.m. Flight G390 lower deck cargo hold. Again! Miss Meal.
Gotta talk to Cousin It for a second.
Miss Meal.
Huh?
Do you recall what you said earlier? About when you answered some service calls as we were departing from Zhengfa?
Huh?
You said that Mr. Hicks was sitting in his seat at the time. However, that is simply not possible. Because Mr. Hicks was dead long before we ever touched down in Zhengfa.
Oh?
Miss Camille.
Maybe I didn't see what I thought I did.
No one could make a mistake so large, Miss Meal.
But I make that kind of boo-boo all the time. This is going nowhere. There must be a better way of resolving this contradiction.
Very well, Miss Meal. If you please tell me about your alibi during the time span. From just before we landed, 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. when the body was found.
Are you telling me I'm a suspect, Mr. Edgeworth?
Dead eyes.
Me, every day.
Oh, yeah. From 3 to 4, I was, in the flight attendant's room all by my lonesome self. Yeah. And from 5 to 6, I was, in the flight attendant's room all by my lonesome self.
Do you work?
No. That's what we learned. How is a man supposed to react to a testimony like that? Miss Meal, wake up.
Oh.
She fell asleep again. It looks like the only way I'm going to be able to wake her up is by pressing her.
right, let's start pressing.
Yeah.
Hold it!
Miss Meal, wake up.
I'm awake, I'm awake.
Miles Edgeworth, I demand that you do something about this flight attendant this instant.
Why ask me to wake her up when you can finally put that whip into appropriate use?
Do you want... we're not gonna go there. I'm trying to be good.
No. No.
From 3
Damn.
to 4, I was in the flight attendant's room all by my lonesome self.
Hold it!
If I remember correctly, food was being served in the first class in the lounge. Between the hours of 3 and 4 a.m.
Yeah, but that kind of stuff's run by Miss Rhoda.
Then what were you doing in the attendance room at the time?
Eating and then having a most delicious dream.
You mean you were neglecting your duties?
No way. Sleeping's part of our job too, you know.
Exactly,
No.
she sleeps with the captain and also just sleeps.
Yeah.
Oops. I hit the wrong button there.
Hold it!
Mrs. Meal, how many times do I have to repeat myself? Wake up!
I'm awake, I'm awake. Yeah.
What did you whip me for, sir?
Oh, she only
Oh.
whips men?
What did I miss?
Oh, wait, why are you into that? A poor detective being on the receiving end of a lash in your stead.
Really? Sorry about that.
You can make amends for that by continuing your testimony.
I'm not that sorry for that. And from 5 to 6, I was in the flight attendant's room all by my lonesome self.
Hold it!
So you were alone the entire time, were you?
Yeah, no one else even popped their head in to say hi.
Oh, well, I think a contradiction just popped in to say hi. What should I do? Should I raise an objection?
Would you
Yeah,
like
sure,
to
why
raise
the
an
hell not?
objection?
Miss Meal, there is a clear contradiction embedded in your testimony.
Huh? What are you talking about?
It's not possible that you were alone in the attendance room the whole time from 5 to 6 a.m.
Oh,
Take that!
because Miss Rhoda bought a suitcase.
I wonder if you would be so kind as to take a look at this receipt, Miss Meal.
Huh? A receipt? For what?
It's for the suitcase Miss Tornado bought. Now, if I may direct your attention to the timestamp, as you can see, it clearly says 5:40 a.m. Miss Tornado.
Yes. Huh? Why is the killer here? I thought you'd have her locked up by now.
I requested that she be present as a witness so that we may straighten out your complex lie. Now then, Miss Tornado, between the hours of 5 and 6 a.m., you took a trip from first class down to the first floor in the flight shop, correct?
Yes, I went to the shop to buy a suitcase. After which, I went straight to the attendance room to drop it off.
And did you see Miss Meal there at that time?
No.
So, Miss Meal, where were you really between 5 and 6 a.m.? Hopefully not doing the captain. Miss Cammy Meal!
She was in the cockpit, it's fine. There was that whole thing
Oh,
of turbulence.
The
Now you know the
terrible moment.
proof of that one.
Oh, wow.
Huh? The bathroom?
I'll be the one to ask the questions here.
Yeah, maybe that's it. I probably just missed her. Nature calls, you know.
Do you take me for a fool? That's too little convenient to be true.
But it's the truth. Cross my heart.
The real cause of the turbulence was how hard they were banging.
No!
If the planes are rocking, don't come knocking.
No. I hate that it's called a cockpit. Anyway. I don't have enough conclusive proof to counter-argue her at this stage. What is this stream turning into about?
This is exactly what this stream started out as too, so it's just turning into the same thing we always do.
Lamau.
You don't believe me, do you? But please, won't you give me a chance and hear me out?
First, you take me for a fool. Cammy, no, I take you for a poor.
Damn! That's
Redemptive
crazy.
Look, I know you're suspecting me because I'm one of the crew, but you'd think then that maybe you should also suspect Miss Rhoda, too. She's the one in charge of the elevator key card and the shop, you know. If you ask me, that makes her super suspicious.
The amount of vocal fry I do on her, I'm not going to be able to talk tomorrow.
Please leave Miss N out of the conversation. Only you are under suspicions for now.
I don't get it. Why are you covering for Miss Rhoda all of a sudden? Oh, now I get it. Maybe you've got your eye on Miss Rhoda.
Of course I'm keeping my eye on her. I can't very well let her escape, can I?
Oh my god.
Never mind. But you want to know something? Miss Rhoda actually kind of like.
I have absolutely no interest in people who can't appreciate my sense of design.
Wow.
Your dating pool is going to be very small, Miss Rhoda.
I didn't sign up for Tinder today. Now what? Not the time for this sort of talk. Oh my god.
In front of Franziska.
In front of my
wants to know.
salad.
Look, I know you're suspecting me because I'm one of the crew.
No, it's not the only reason I have for suspecting you. Your statement regarding Mr. Hicks also turned out to be a bunch of lies.
But say I wasn't in attendance. You wouldn't suspect me then, would you?
Yeah, I suppose that's true enough.
But you'd think then that maybe you should also suspect Miss Rhoda, too.
Hold it!
She is already being detained for further questioning. Or have you already forgotten?
Oh. Yeah, I guess I just forgot.
Cammy, don't tell me you suspect me too.
Sorry, can't help it. I mean, other than you, there's no one else who could have done it.
I can't believe you would think that. I mean, me, a killer?
Ms. Meal, what did you mean by now no one else could have done it?
She's the one in charge of the elevator key card and the shop, you know.
Hold it!
And what are you in charge of, Miss Meal?
The pilot. I take care of the attendance room.
That doesn't count.
Aw, but I spend so much time in there, it might as well be my responsibility.
Mr. Edgeworth, Cammy is very talented in languages. So she assists passengers who may not speak English, especially those who speak Borginian. She is the only one on this flight who is fluent.
Oh, you mean that kind of what am I in charge of? Why didn't you say so in the first place?
What else could I have meant?
Yeah, so I'm really good at Borginian.
She's fluent in Borginian. Then I suppose in charge of processing documents in Borginian.
Yeah, I take care of anything that has to do with Borginian.
Very interesting.
If you ask me, that makes her super suspicious.
Hold it!
Actually, your on-the-job behavior makes you super suspicious in my eyes.
Huh? But why?
while Miss Tornado is busy with the passengers and all the other duties. You have a lot of free time on your hands, thus providing you with ample time to commit the crime.
Miles Edgeworth, I demand that you cease and desist in this line of conjectural questioning. I won't allow you to bluff your way through this like a certain defense lawyer.
But I do not honestly believe Miss Neal does any actual work on this flight.
That's not true, Mr. Edgeworth. Although, well, all I'm in charge of are the attendance room and some Virginian stuff.
Hold it!
So what exactly do you do as one in charge of some Borginian stuff?
I do stuff like translate things from and into Borginian. Cammy is the only member of the crew who understands Borginian, Mr. Edgeworth.
Miss Neal, I take it that it is your job to process all the Borginian paperwork.
Yeah, see, I totally pull my weight around here.
So it would appear. Perhaps I should ask her for a few more details about her work and... Miss Neal, it is very unladylike to push suspicion onto someone else.
Okay, I am not saying that I condone her trying to push suspicion onto someone else, but unladylike? Fuck you, Edgeworth. Like, what does that mean?
That's not what I'm doing at all. I'm just saying that Miss Rhoda is very sus.
There you go, pushing everything onto her again.
I don't get what you're saying. It must be a really abstract concept, huh?
The only thing abstract here is the landscape inside of your head.
Alright, so... I guess we... present this?
Objection!
So, you're the only one in this flight crew that speaks Borginian. Is that correct?
Yeah, I guess so. I studied abroad in Virginia for a while.
If that's the case, then the signature on this document belongs to you, doesn't it?
Huh?
This is a falsified piece of documentation with only one purpose.
The beat just dropped and, like, we've gone straight into protagonist music. I love it.
Hot. To lead anyone who read it to believe that Mr. LeBlanc's statue was loaded in Europe. The only person who could have either prepared or processed this document in Borginian is you, Miss Neal. Without your participation, the smuggling of the Aleph Red could not have occurred. Don't sleep while I'm pointing my finger at you.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of falling asleep on you, Mr. Edgeworth.
In what sense?
Felt like a threat.
It is exactly as you say.
Why do you have bubbles? Can I have some? Anyway, are you confessing to having participated in the smuggling?
No, far from it. It's true that I was the one who signed off on that document. But you can't use that fact alone to make your allegation of smuggling stick. There's no direct correlation after all. All you have is my signature on a piece of paper.
Really? All you did was sign it.
I neglected to check if the cargo had been loaded onto the plane properly. So, sorry about that.
It seems that you finally woken up. This is going to be one last tough fight.
Suppose, and this is just a supposition, even if I was involved in the smuggling, you can't throw the charge of murder on me just like that.
Objection!
If you were involved in the smuggling, you would have a strong motive to kill. Agent Hicks was in the middle of an investigation regarding a smuggling ring. And just when he was about to close in, he's killed by a member of that ring? Well, did you ever stop to think that maybe Rhoda's the smuggling ring member? After all, unlike me, Rhoda has access to many things on this plane for, work purposes.
So perhaps there is some element of a setup at play in this case.
We've got aggressive bubbling going on.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about?
I love how chat's like, Cammy suddenly got much hotter now that she stopped pretending to be an airhead. It's crazy. Don't worry, I wasn't talking about you. I meant the killer.
Yeah, but she's getting more killer-like, so it's getting hotter. It's fine.
First, it was myself, and now Miss Nato, who is under the microscope. Seems to me that our killer is going to at great lengths to pin this crime on anyone they can.
You have no proof that Rhoda is being set up, or that she isn't.
Actually, I believe that she was indeed the intended target from the very beginning. I believe that the plan was to push all of the blame for the crime onto her. And this evidence will prove my suspicions. This proves that the killer was out to frame Miss Nato from the very beginning.
And what would that be, Edgeworth?
You know,
We're gonna go with the suitcase.
the killer could have hidden a body anywhere, yet they chose the suitcase. Why is that? Perhaps it was to move the body up from the lower deck to the first floor. However, why go through all the trouble to do so? The only way all of these actions make sense is if the killer had wanted to frame Miss Nato for the murder. Miss Nato buys a suitcase on every flight she works without fail. But should her suitcase be switched with the one containing the victim's body, that would put her in a very tight spot. Unfortunately for the killer, the turbulence put an end to that plan. There wasn't enough time to put the body back in the suitcase. Ergo, they made it do with whoever was at hand adapted their plan, and tried to frame me as I lay unconscious on the floor from the turbulence.
And I'd like to point out, from what we have figured out or what we've heard so far, Edgeworth was literally the only person to lose consciousness during that turbulence. So, the hell, man.
I had vertigo that day, okay?
This
Anyway.
is why when there's turbulence, the captain turns on the fasten seatbelt sign and you get in your seat and you fasten your fucking seatbelt. It is not the time to go to the bathroom.
Alright.
Here's your PSA.
Damn. The killer then went to hide the suitcase in the in-flight shop and brought the piggy bank back to the elevator in order to fabricate a false weapon. A lot of work for a fruitless endeavor, wouldn't you agree?
Sounds like the killer had a tough time too, huh? I mean, why did the killer need to frame someone that badly anyway?
That is because of the special circumstances surrounding this particular case. What special circumstances dictated the need for the killer to frame someone?
Was it where the murder took place, when the murder took place, or who the victim was?
Who the victim was? Because if he wasn't an agent, like, they don't give a fuck.
I think it's maybe where, right? Because if it
where?
happened inside of the cargo hold, then there's only 2 people that could have done it.
True. So true, bestie. No, you're right.
We'll try that.
The special circumstance is simply that the murder took place on the plane mid-flight.
Okay, so maybe we got to the right place with the wrong reasoning. It's fine.
No matter which country, customs is quite strict in this day and age. So no matter what you do, the chances of the body will be found is very high. Therefore, there's no choice but to frame either Miss Nato or myself. In other words, the only one who fits within the boundaries of the criminal's movements is not Miss Nato or myself, but you, Miss Cammy Meal. Only you and you alone could be the killer.
This is where this game is nice because even if she doesn't confess, it doesn't matter, right? We're not in a court of law. We're just trying to convince Francisca to arrest her.
Mm-hmm.
Now, will Francisca make us do it? Absolutely, but that's just Francisca being Francisca.
And
Uh-huh.
are you done already? I was about to fall asleep again. Anyway, let's be honest here. You don't have anything on me other than a whole lot of circumstantial evidence.
I can see the outline of how it occurred, but I have no definitive evidence. And isn't there a piece of evidence that's still unaccounted for? Something that I can still quite fit into the big picture.
Is it the missing cell phone?
I don't have any actual evidence.
I thought not.
But that's because it went missing. And it still is.
Missing? What do you mean by that?
In a complex puzzle that is this case, there was one piece of I kept getting stuck on.
Or, one piece that we did not think twice about.
And that is the victim's cell phone. Francisca, you were waiting at the airport for a phone call from Agent Hicks' cell phone. At least that's what you told me.
That's right.
But Agent Hicks' cell phone could not be found at the crime scene.
You mean the killer took the phone with them?
Precisely. I suspect that is if we were to find that phone, it would lead us to the killer.
Come on, get serious.
Hmm.
If the victim fell to his death from that height, wouldn't his phone break as well?
We won't know that until we try a little experiment, shall we? It's a Nokia phone. They're indestructible. Francisca, I'd like to ask for your assistance.
No.
You know the victim. Hello? You know the victim's phone number, do you not?
Of course I do.
I love the character color phone.
I forgot I had speaking parts. It's been how long? Agent Hicks' phone. It's ringing from somewhere, sir.
I hear it, detective. Now, where is it coming from? Her hat? The statue? Oh, the little... Miss Meal, wake up!
Sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. I got sleepy all of a sudden because it sounds like a lullaby I used to love as a child.
I better find that cell phone fast.
I can't tell if I'm supposed to... It doesn't sound like it's getting louder or quieter, but...
It sounds like the phone is up in the flight attendant's room.
We better hurry to the flight attendant's room, sir.
Wee. March 12, 412, flight G39, first floor, flight attendant's room.
Ringing's coming from somewhere in here, sir.
Leave no stone unturned, detective. We must find it. Wow, it's ringing for such a long time.
I know.
It doesn't seem to be over here.
Let's look somewhere else, sir. Ideally faster so we can stop listening to this ringing.
Yes.
The ringing is coming from somewhere around here.
But it's not here, sir.
Why do I have such a bad feeling about what we're going to find on the phone? I wonder if it might be inside the suitcase.
I don't hear any sounds coming from inside, sir.
I don't suppose the culprit would have been so dumb to try to fit the same trick twice.
So it's coming from over here, but it's not there. Oh.
The ringing's coming from... Oh.
Ringing's coming from in here, sir.
What?
It was the sir that told you, wasn't it?
No, it can't be.
It's got to be the victim's cell phone. Just whose locker is this, sir?
It's Miss Tornadoes.
What? Thank God.
March 12th, 4:28 p.m. Flight G390 lower deck cargo hold.
So,
Thank you for the time check, chat.
Mr. Edgeworth, how'd it go? Where'd you find the phone?
I found it in the flight attendant's room. In Miss Tornadoes' locker.
What? But... Rhoda Tenero! I don't know anything about the phone. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Miss Von Karma, is it? I suggest you arrest Miss Rhoda Tenero right away.
Wait, I have a theory. This is related to the incident with the key card. When the killer went to steal the key card, they conveniently stashed the phone in Miss Tornadoes' locker at the time.
Objection! This is related to the key card, all right. In the same way that we have zero proof that the killer did just that. The only voice that sings the truth is evidence. That is the one bird we cannot ignore.
What should I do? Francisco's right. I can't offer baseless conjectures at this point. Alright then. Why did the culprit take the cell phone from Agent Hicks? It must have some very incriminating on it.
What now, Miles Edgeworth?
It's not over yet. We have yet to figure out why the killer took the phone.
What?
Inside this phone lies one final piece of incriminating evidence that will point us to our killer. We need to examine the phone in more detail. It's the camera lens. Come to think of it, I wonder... How exactly was Agent Hicks planning to preserve the crime scene of a smuggling? Francisca, I need you to confirm something. This cell phone, can it take pictures?
No, it's just got a camera lens on the back for fun.
Mr. Edgeworth, I can't believe you don't know about this kind of basic stuff, sir.
This looks like a very
Excuse me.
similar model to my own. And mine can take photos just fine.
Do you think Agent Hicks could have taken some pictures with this? In particular, pictures as evidence for his smuggling case. If so, I'd say there may be some very inconvenient photos on here of our killer smuggler.
But the phone's all busted up, sir.
Even a super prosecutor can't repair a broken phone.
A super prosecutor can't figure out whether a phone can take photos.
I'll find a way, don't you worry about that.
May I go back to sleep now?
Objection!
The LCD screens on the inside and outside are broken, that's for sure. But that's also reason enough to believe that the killer wasn't able to erase the data. What?
What do you mean by that, Francisca?
It looks like our killer isn't very familiar with electronics. This phone still rang when I called it, meaning that only the LCD screens are broken. It's possible that the photos are still there inside, waiting to be accessed. All we need to do is transfer the data to my phone.
Francisca, your phone, if you please.
I am not giving you my phone.
Very well. It's transferring. All right, displaying it now.
This is...
Agent Hicks was most certainly trying to obtain some evidence for his smuggling case.
Hey, the Ollie Fred's nowhere in this pic, sir.
But this has no meaning as a piece of evidence in this murder case, right?
Ouch, she's right. There's not much we can find out from this about that we can find out from this about Agent Hicks' killer, sir.
Is this it? Is this the end? Please tell me he took a picture of her. Is there really nothing in this photo that we can use?
Is there?
Bed sheets. No.
Bed sheets, yeah.
I like them on the same thought, bed sheet.
Yeah, bed sheets. The fact that all of the suitcases are here in this photo is odd.
Agent Hicks was still alive at the time. So what exactly is so odd about suitcases that haven't been used yet being there?
Yes, well, I was only pointing out things that are different between now and then.
You're off-topic rambling to put this attendant to sleep yet again, Miles Edgeworth.
I'll give Sleepyhead here a rude awakening, a deafening objection, and a contradiction.
And what would that contradiction be, Miles Edgeworth?
I feel like once we figure this out, and there'll be like a little bit of talking, then will probably be a good spot to end after that.
The guardrail, it looks exactly the same as it does now.
Lemur, that's you.
Oh man, that rail is entirely too low. I even almost fell to my death. However, I was saved in a miracle-like manner. Perhaps that's what to run away from little death by the skin of one's gum means. What?
I'll try to narrowly escape death by the skin of one's teeth. Shakespeare. Now then, there must be something in this portfolio.
Really what?
Is it bed sheets?
Bed sheets.
Think of what else.
There's nothing unusual about them in particular.
If you're just playing around, mind if I go home?
Yes, I mind. What exactly is different between then and now?
How about these ones?
What's all this?
Oh, I can tell from the music cues that I need to stop Googling.
Yeah.
Oh, they are cargo ship from Virginia to Zhengfa.
So, the reason they aren't here now is that they were dropped off in Zhengfa. Mr. LeBlanc, can you tell me the contents of the boxes? Unfortunately, there is no English written on them anywhere.
One cluster of boxes is written in Virginian. It says, it is cloth in English.
Cloth? Could it be? Is this where the killer...
What? What for is that scary face?
That's just his face.
Miss Meal.
Yeah?
It appears that Agent Hicks was no ordinary investigator.
Huh?
He left us with a piece of evidence, after all. A striking piece that will point out who his killer is.
Oh, because she's the only one that could read what that box said.
Huh? Maybe you shouldn't force your mistaken reading of a simple picture, Mr. Edgeworth.
The Virginian cargo in this piece of evidence will point us straight to the killer.
Take that!
And what is that supposed to prove?
The killer used this piece of cloth to wipe up the blood that they had spilt. But there was one thing that bothered me this whole time. Where did it come from? And now I have finally found my answer in this very photo. The cargo that was unloaded in Zhengfa had cloth written on it. In Borginian, that is. And this is where the killer grabbed a piece from the grabbed a piece from to clean up the blood with. That's right. The killer was someone who could read and understand Borginian. And the only crew member that fits that description is you, Miss Camille.
Hold it! Huh, that's pretty flimsy. The killer probably searched throughout the boxes looking for something to use. When you're frantic, you don't care if the box is in English or Borginian.
Sorry, but I cannot agree with your assessment of the killer's incriminating nature.
What?
There's no need for the killer to tear through those boxes at random at all. And if the killer supposedly could not comprehend Borginian, well then,
Oh, no, come on.
logically the killer could have opened this box first.
Guys, bed sheets.
Bed sheets!
Bed sheets. Hey, it says bed sheets in English right on the box, sir.
Precisely. And bed sheets would be perfect for cleaning up blood, wouldn't you say?
You know, just hypothetically.
So, what are you trying to say?
What? That if I were the criminal, which I'm not, this box of bed sheets would have been what I would have spotted first, which I'm not again.
However, the killer chose to use some Borginian cloth. Do you have an explanation for that?
The killer didn't want anyone to know that the real scene of the crime was this cargo hold. And they were afraid to leave signs that the box for the sheets had been opened. However, the Borginian cloth, well, that is a horse of a different color.
Because the killer knew that it was going to be unloaded in the Republic of Zhengfa.
That's right. That is why the Borginian cloth was used. And the only Borginian reader on board who could make such a calculated decision is you, Camille. You and you alone. It would be very easy for us to confirm if any of the boxes were resealed. And all we would have to do is contact Zhengfa authorities and then we may even be able to find other evidence to incriminate our killer within those boxes. So what do you say, Miss Emile? Why not confess to your crimes here and now? Or would you rather wait to see what we find out from our investigation in Zhengfa? Damn!
He was Interpol. I couldn't stop it. I brought him here. He started taking pictures. I couldn't be found out. I was scared. I was in trouble. I
March 12, 526, flight G390, first floor lounge.
We finished making all the arrangements to take the suspect in, sir.
Very good, detective. What about the smuggling route? Did she say anything about that?
We're taking her down to the precinct now. Hopefully we can get more out of her there. Whenever we approached the topic, she just started foaming at the mouth. It was scary, sir.
She has rabies?
Yeah.
She probably wasn't prepared to commit a murder at all of a sudden. One thing's for sure, the ring behind this whole mess means serious business. It looks like there's a lot more to this case than meets the eye.
Mr. Edgeworth, I just wanted to say how much I appreciate everything you did. Thank you very much.
It was nothing. In fact, I should be the one thanking you for your cooperation.
But truly, if it wasn't for you, I might not be here right now. Instead, I can continue to serve our passengers as a flight attendant. I hope that, well, please accept this as a token of my appreciation. I see. You don't have to take it if you don't want it.
No, I mean, I would never turn down a lady's generous offer.
Chivalry's a bitch sometimes.
Uh,
Oh, thank you. I'm sure it will serve you well. And remember, we here at Go You Airlines are always ready to serve, Mr. Edgeworth.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
Now I must bid you farewell. May all your skies be blue, no matter where you go.
Gumshoe, this is your Christmas present.
Yeah, really.
Happy birthday.
I can't believe we wound up investigating the whole day, sir, but boy was it fun.
Speak for yourself. My day was filled with earthquakes, elevators, and false charges.
Just another Tuesday.
So just a typical Tuesday for me, actually. By the way, where's Franziska?
Well, she's filing out some custom paperwork for her departure.
Departure?
She saw you, decided that she no longer wanted to be here.
Damn.
Yeah, Miss Von Karma's always really busy, sir. She's been flying from country to country to chase down some leads regarding her case.
Detective. Can you cancel the car I had you reserve earlier?
You got it, sir.
March 12th, 5:47 p.m., Hope Springs Airport. Franziska.
I thought I told you when you first landed. I have no time for idle chatter.
I have no intention of wasting your time, however. It has been a while since we last met.
I also have no time for such familiar reminiscences. Who do you think I am?
You are Franziska Von Karma, a very proud prosecutor, deserving of much respect.
Okay, what do you want?
Until only a little while ago, I was but a wretched mutt who was always losing to you. A dancing Piero living her life on the name and fame her invincible father built.
True, your father, Manfred Von Karma, didn't lose a case for 40 years as a prosecutor. However, I wouldn't say he was invincible.
Yeah, it was literally a bullet that took him down.
Oh!
What are you talking about? The group I'm on the trail of is a little more troublesome than most. The smuggling route we found this time is only one sliver of the big picture.
Sounds like a dangerous assignment.
You really don't have to worry. I can take care of myself.
Yes, I suppose you can.
Plus, there's another agent on this case with me.
Oh, another agent.
He's a star among Interpol agents and has the highest successful arrest rate. Who knows? You may even run into him someday.
I was simply caught up in this one case. I hardly see why we would cross paths.
I suppose. But I doubt he would say the same.
I'm not following you.
You'll understand soon enough. The fight has only just begun, Miles Edgeworth. I'll be back in this country soon enough. And when I am, you can be sure I'll pay you back in full.
Alright, pop off, sis.
And just like that, she's gone, huh, sir? Thank goodness. I can really rest and easy knowing that I won't have to watch out for her whip.
You love it.
Detective Gumshoe, there's too much information, first of all. I want to thank you for all your help and cooperation.
It's nothing, sir. I was just happy to be able to work with you again.
Nice. Okay.
I think I'm going to celebrate by adding a little extra salt into my instant noodles tonight.
Well, that was the
Oh.
saddest thing I've ever seen.
Oh. Just how much did you cut his salary by, Francisca? Even I don't do that. Detective, I was wondering if you might give me a ride down to the prosecutor's office.
Sure thing, sir. I'll even fly down the road in the... I got thrown off. I'll even fly down the road in the patrol car if you want.
Don't make me remind you, Detective. Safety first.
Nerd. But also safety first. But also nerd.
Thus I solved the first case upon my arrival home. Francisca von Carla, the smuggling route she was after. The leaders of that ring had already put their trump card into play. And the players on the other side of this war. They would begin to make themselves known through the next incident.
Teaser for our next case.
Edgeworth speaking.
Finally, I called who knows how many times earlier, but I couldn't get through.
Is it gonna be this?
And you are?
Have you forgotten?
My voice, Miles, my boy. Are we? Is this Grossberg?
Who?
Mr.
No
Amano. Ernest Amano. Correct?
So you do remember me. I don't remember who I am, but
Who is this?
I know it's
Who the
rather
hell are you?
sudden.
This.
But I can't ask this of anyone else. There's been an incident, Miles. My son. He's been kidnapped.
Mm.
Am I supposed to know who your son is, too?
Yeah, who the fuck was that?
Bro, call 911, duh.
Edgeworth doesn't have friends.
Damn, that's sad.
What's that man's name? Ernest?
Ernest Amano.
Ernest Hermano? Oh,
Amano.
Ernest? Yeah, no, but like brother, Ernest bro? Maybe. Maybe that's the fun here. Maybe
I
that's
think
the
chat's
fun.
saying
Read it
no,
from
we
Manfred.
shouldn't know. Oh,
Oh, I'm
interesting.
Googling it.
While you do that,
I'm learning. I'm learning spoilers. I'm gonna stop reading.
Yeah, stop reading.
Oh.
We'll find out who he is next time. So next time we will do. We'll start on episode 3, the kidnap turnabout. Seems aptly named since we seem to have a kidnapping. And yeah. So next stream is Sunday, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. We are taking Thanksgiving off. Might do a Friday stream or something. We'll see what I'm feeling. But other than that, anyone got any announcements?
Nope.
Cool. Thanks so much for hanging out. Enjoy your holiday if you are American. And we'll see you soon.
If not, happy Thursday. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.